My name is Luis. Today we have two cars. We have this one as a Land Rover Sport, and we have the SR7 Audi 4-door. It's very nice. The interior, remember, just protect, because this one is the custom interior. So you damage this one, it's not what you can repair it. So they have to replace for a new one. So very, very careful. Now remember, today we're gonna work with my spider over here. I'm just gonna work in one technique. Remember, it's just one move over here, and I'm gonna use the anchor just to help it. I've already protect the bin number, and I'm ready to cut. This one is really hard. Let's hope my system is gonna slide, but I don't think so. I've already cleaned the cap, but I don't have more alcohol, so I clean with glass cleaner the glass. But I think this is like a film. I don't know what it is, but it's really smooth. So maybe they put Rain-X, so I don't know what they apply on the glass, but it's moving my cap a little bit. Okay, that's normal because sometimes the glasses are contaminated with some products. Now we go with the other one. So we have this one is the Land Rover Sport. You already saw this one before. So I already put all the parts in the front, you know, the cows, the wipers, the pillars, so you know already the process. So what I'm doing only here today is show you how we're gonna just put it out. Remember the bonding. Now this one has been replaced before, so it's the 4-yaw. So the glue looks really high. So remember, when you do this once in Land Rover, you go too high on the pillars, so the glass is going to be outside too high. Remember, it's the exposed edge, and some cars they make a wind noise. So just really careful when you put the glasses too high, or you're going to have issues, and they're going to send you to the dealership, and dealership is going to say you need dealer iron glass. So careful with that. So already pull all the parts here. So we strip the bottom, you know all this process already. You can see the guys put the windshield on, they mess the bottom, so but it's really low in some areas here. But let me show you the sides. You see how deep is that one? That molding is broken already. It's got a cut over there, so it's really, really high. It's more than a quarter higher, so that's too much because the noise can be there. You see, it's too much. It's almost unlevel for this one. This one has to be all the way down, so they put too high. It's almost on the same of the pillars here, so that's too much. Over here we have the same way. Remember, the same like the Jettas, Beetles, all the kind of cars, the same on the bottom. So let me get my drill and we're gonna start working. So I'm gonna use probably my airbags just to windbags, sorry, just to release the pressure on this one because it's a lot of glue, and this one sometimes it's too much. So let me just put that one right there. So let me get my drill and we're gonna start working. Remember, I already applied all the products on my glasses at the shop, so because I don't want to wait too much time here. So my glasses are already prepared with primary activator, so they're ready just to set the glue, and that's it. Let me get my other battery because I'm sure it's going to die. This one. All right, and remember we're going to use this one. I'm going to go first with this one. Now this glass has a lot of hits. I got hits over there, over here, cracks over there, so my system has a problems to fit. But I mean, you can go more lower here in this case, because if I put my system exactly right here, I got the window tint, this one, so it's breaking my seal a little bit, and it's gonna show my red line here, so that's why I move on the bottom. So but it's no big deal. So let me just start making the cut over here. Let me bring my sorry, this is my custom socket I got over here. I thought I already changed that one, so let me just remember, this one is not the same like the other sockets you can get 7/16. This one is custom, so that reduces the vibration on the cuttings. Okay, so let me change that one. This one I'm gonna go second speed 4 gauge because it's a lot of glue. I don't want to break the line if I'm thinking the line is gonna break, but I don't know yet because there's a lot of glue. I'm pretty sure the corners are tight, so what I did is put some water in the corner just to make my line slide a little bit more easy. Alright, so we got good. I can go full speed, but these ones I don't want to go too fast now. Doesn't second speed. Second speed 4 gauge is gonna give you the torque, so you don't have to go too fast. No one that has been replaced before. And it's gonna be really deep. The problem when I go this speed is gonna just drain my battery really fast. But if I go first, I don't want to break it. I'm sure all the force go on my line, and those guys put a lot of glue. But if I go second speed, it's gonna drain my battery. But I got another one, so it's not a big deal. You see, it's a lot of glue. So let me see. But if I go full speed, it's gonna make the cut more faster, more sharp. So that's the advantage. Careful with the corner. You can feel it's tight. There you go. Even if it's a lot of glue, the bonding is not good. It's gonna give me help. You see, I don't know, you can see it, but you can see when they mess here, probably they have a windows, maybe not. Careful with this one because they can break your line easy. You can see that one go very easy. The glue is really poor. Even when my system is on the bottom, they can make the cut, okay? So it's not the big deal here. So now we move the system over here. Now remember, we have a lot of cracks and hits right here. So I'm gonna set the system a little more on this way and a little higher because it's exactly on this point I have all several cracks over here. They're not a big deal. Now I'm gonna release the pressure on the glass because there's a lot of glue. So let me see if I can just release a little bit the pressure on my line. Now the best deal is I'm going to pull this one just a little bit, not too much, because there's a lot of glue today. I got this line on my way. There you go. There you go. You see the line coming free a little bit because there's too much pressure on my line, and maybe it's gonna send me straight to the pitch wheel. I'm breaking the line. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Okay, now careful with this part of the corner because I don't want to catch any kind of metal. Back. Yeah, the problem was on this part when they put the glue too higher, it sent me my line too higher. So the problem is I catch the pitch wheel from the, but the clip, the little hole. So that's why I didn't damage, but was trapped right there. So if I continuing just making the pull, it's gonna break the line. That's why you have to feel. The system is gonna let you know when something is stuck or you have problems with some parts over there. Okay, so I'm gonna continue making the cut over here. Careful with the bracket here. Careful over here because we have a line. Remember, when it's tight, you can just cut your line. I got the second speed, sorry. Because I'm going too fast and it's gonna break my cut. Remember, slowly, especially on the corners. So let me see. Now we make this cut right here. So I'm just gonna let it down this one, because if not, it's gonna make too much pressure on this part. Because alright, it's gonna continue making the cut over here. Just careful here. Right there. Pressure, you feel it? That's a lot. So probably happen is it has a lot of glue in this corner. Maybe the gap is too big, but you see my system is not even moving, and you can see all the cracks, all the pressure is here. So it's just a little piece over there and we finished. And that one, I don't want to risk to damage my tool because I have all the cracks here already. so I don't want it damaged. So I'm gonna go use maybe a blade or something, because I don't want to damage my system. Sometimes you gotta just prevent, because for a little piece of glue you're gonna damage your tool, so just really careful. You can do that one using a blade or something. Okay, so let me bring that blade and see you next shot, guys. Find out why this glass was really attached. The bonding is not really bad, but it's too much. Because even when you get in the factory, they don't give you any problem like this. Let's see. Yeah, it's not really too much. The bonding is really nice, except for this area. You see how poor was it? This one even don't touch anything. It's just a little piece right here. So this one was an issue with it, probably wind noise or leak. Remember, just 5 inches for the bonding fail is fine, but this one is too much. So it's a lot. This one was good. This is a lot, too much. It's not bad, not bad. This is too much. That's why my line, I have to use my jammer rammer just to cut this one, and that's it. You see, nothing here. Alright guys, so let's see. Let me move this one. I don't want this glass fall on the car. Alright guys, let's see. Yeah, you see all the glue here. So my line just popped the system, popped the anchor over here, but it didn't break the line. Okay, so that's why I have to cut over here. So there's a big gap over here. It's too much. You have to go probably here, make a turn, and down over here, and finish in the middle. And you see a lot of glue, but nothing is stick in this area right here, in this point. Nothing here, and this is too high. You see how high is the glue? It's passing even the molding. You cannot go that high. It's too much. This one is too much. You see, nothing here. So that was the problem with this one. This one I have to reattach it with glue. So I'm gonna keep that one there. We're gonna start making the cut on this one, okay? Right there. So remember, we're gonna do is use the anchor and this position. Don't go this way, like making these ones go on this way, or it's gonna just make a turn on this one. Okay, so we're gonna just go this way. These ones are really tight, especially when it's cold. You see the glass is really low, really tight. Right there. Now we're gonna move all the system to the other side. So the spider moved a little bit. Remember, I already cleaned the glass, but it's like a film or it's contaminated with something. I can feel the smoothie over here. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna just now put my system, like, you know, when you're gonna finish the cut over here. And this time the anchor has to be positioned in this direction. Okay, there you go. It's gonna touch a little bit your handles, but it's not gonna make any damage. It's just because some cars you can make this kind of cuts, but without touch. But this one is really sharp angle, so that's why. All right. Let's see, and now we're gonna just be careful. Okay, so we're protecting the line, remember? We go slow, we don't have to go really, really fast. Okay, so we're gonna cut this off. I have to cut the bit a little bit because I have to talk to somebody there. So now you can see the force on my suction cup. It's just breaking the glass, but it's still, you know, it's not gonna come off. But it's really, really strong cup. But the glass is really weak. This kind of windshield is always made like that. But you know, almost on the end point. Let me just put my protector here, and we finish. There you go. Okay guys, so we have this one already. Okay, so we got this one on the anchor. Let's see, this one they're really tight. Even you see, it cracked my glass. So we already wait more than 20 minutes for wait for the primer, you know, the scratches, the areas we just put it off. So now I have my system ready here. Now unfortunately this cold weather they damaged some of my tools. Like today I have this one, the pump right here is already gone, so I cannot use it anymore. I think yesterday was the last time I used it with my install for the Honda Sienna, for the Toyota Sienna, sorry. Now this one is a brand new, but I have the problem with my pump. The cold already messed the pump, so it's not gonna hold anymore. So I have to order another ones because you can replace these ones. Cause let me show you. When you attach this one, you see, the pump is coming off. So that's not good anymore. So don't take your risk. Just order a new one and replace it. It's really easy. You just gotta pull this pump and get a new one. So we have two systems that cannot be used now. So I'm gonna use just these ones. So I'm gonna set this one now. Remember, this one has to be not really high. I'm gonna start on the corner here. Higher on the bottom, but the side has to be more lower.
Sound of winning that rang through the night.
So
Gift pack is full of great fun. And with at least one winning ticket in each gift pack.
okay guys, this is not really heavy. You can do by manual even if you want. And there. Alright, now let's go with the Land Rover. So I gotta get very, very careful with those two because I don't have more pumps. If one of those are made by the cold weather, that's it. I have to order and wait. Okay, I'm just expanding the glue a little bit. Okay, we have the same distance over here. All right. Okay guys, now I'm gonna get this over here and see the next shot because I'm gonna set the B on my Land Rover and see you next shot. Okay, but let me just set my system here. Remember, in this part I go a little more on this way. So I wait a lot of time here, but it's better because the weather is cold, but the sun's helped me a lot today. So let's make a dry test here. Gotta make a dry test because I have to make sure all fit nice. Okay, so as you see, this is why the molding has to look almost by touching the molding. The other one was probably over here, and you see the hole right there. It's not cutting the molding, it's just the glass was too high. Okay, so I got my dry test. Now what I do, just to prevent my arm lost the position, I'm gonna use this duct tape. It's really hard, especially when it's cold. So what I do is just put this one right here, and it's gonna keep this distance right here. Alright. Like that, you don't lose the position. Alright guys, let's gonna set this and finish. I'm slow today, so I got probably one more and that's it. I'll go home. I need a break. I don't keep this kind of less because I lost too much time changing those sashes. Remember, higher at the bottom, at the top, but the side has to be more lower. So remember, we're going to set that one here. Remember, I left the mark with the red tape because I don't want to lose the position. No touch, no touch. Careful with the roofing. And right there. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna go down here a little bit. You will see the glass touching the molding. So that's the point before. So you have to have the glass touching the molding and no space between the molding and here. So now you see on the bottom, I didn't mess anything here because that one was before. Okay, so all is finished. You see the glass is no higher because it's touching the molding, so that's the way, because the other one was a little higher. Where's it touching the molding was probably a little more than 11/16 higher from the molding, so that's why it can be a windows. Okay guys, so I just have to put all parts together and we finish. Okay, so see you next shot. But today I'm done. I go home early. I need a break. And tomorrow, if the weather is nice, we'll see you in the next. Alright guys, see you tomorrow.